Senegal just removed French as official language. I mean, this is great news. This is a wonderful news coming out straight from Africa, straight from Senegal, straight from Sahel region. I mean, indeed, I love it when people start decolonizing themselves. I always say that, you see, colonization wasn't our fault. But when we try to make it our own, when we try to grow with it, when we try to grow with that mentality, it becomes our own problem. It becomes our own fault, right? Now, Senegal just removed French. I mean, this president Faye, this guy, one of the youngest presidents in Africa. The man is actually doing well. To be honest, I know he may act slowly, but he's getting there. I don't know if you have seen this, but the way I see the guy, last month he was in Burkina Faso. He visited Ibrahim Traore, and I think they had 1 or 2 chats about Sahel region, and believe me, it was fruitful. And today we are hearing that he has removed French as official language of Senegal. Come on. Believe me, Senegal have other different languages. Yes, just like every other African nation that have, Nigeria have 200 and something languages. The same thing with other African nations like South Africa and the Ghana, different African nations. They have different language, but it doesn't stop them to bring one language and make it official and make it their own national language. I mean, that's when you are trying to reclaim who you are. Right? That's when you are trying to be yourself, grow your own uniqueness. That makes a lot of sense to me. That's why I'll keep on saying it, that no matter how, look at country like Ghana, look at country like Nigeria, look at the country like South Africa. These nations are doing less to decolonize themselves. To be honest, even Nigeria removed history as one of the subjects. They removed their own history. They stopped teaching their own children history. Imagine. To tell you that. And they know the story of Queen Elizabeth of England. They tell them Queen Elizabeth. That's why they're using British curriculum to teach their children. They are using a lot of them, teaching them about the Queen Elizabeth, the Britain, the history of Europe, the history. You understand me? That kind of, it's really, I don't know why people don't see it the way I see it, but believe me, this is wrong. This is really wrong. You need to know yourself. You need to grow your own, the uniqueness, your culture, so that's what people have to love you for. These people you are copying, they are growing their own culture. They have their own culture. I always say here that I'm against westernization, and which we normally call it education here, but it's westernization, right? So congratulations to Senegal. Senegal is doing really great job. Believe me, I think it's Ibrahim Traore that did this. Why do I feel like it's Ibrahim Traore that is doing this thing? Because the man, since he came out to become the president of Burkina Faso, a lot of things has been changing in Sahel region. A lot of presidents are listening. A lot of presidents in Africa are paying attention, looking at this man, see the good example this man is laying down, and want a change. Today we are hearing of Faye, the current president of Senegal, doing this. There's more to come. Believe Senegal is practicing democracy. It may not act that quick, just like other military presidents like Ibrahim Traore, Mali, Assimi Goïta, and Niger Republic. You understand? He may not act as fast as them because his own is democracy. Democracy needs to sign a document, needs to submit to the parliament. There is a lot of process, but he's doing it slowly, and I love that. I think, was it Julius Malema or Patrick Lumumba said that after they have dealt with France, there will be no France without Africa. And this is it, because France is losing it. It's totally losing it. This is the end of it. If these people succeed removing the language, erasing it totally, I know it's going to be hard, but give them 30 years, people will get used to their national language. They will get used to their mother tongue, It's really unique when you see your brother speak your own language to you, not trying to imitate people, not trying to copy people, copy other people's language in order to communicate with your own brother. It's somehow, right?
The language spoken by the population here is in French. French is part of our history, but we need to claim ownership of our own language before expanding into others.
When children learn their mother tongue, they're more likely to succeed in school. They participate much more in class, they're more interested, they do better, and the success rate is visibly higher.
So to be honest, I feel really happy to hear this. I am really happy to hear this. And it's women. Like, look at the women speaking. I love people that look outside the box, people that think, people that do critical thinking. Africans, we need to decolonize our minds. We need to start thinking outside the box. So many things are wrong in Africa today because we rejected ourselves. We rejected everything of us. And it's wrong. It's wrong. We need to look into ourselves, recreate ourselves, build things, correct the wrongs, and you see that Africa will start succeeding. Because anybody that keeps on copying other people, you can never be yourself, and you can never become that person. You can never even perform more than that person. Can you speak more English than than Englishman? Can you tell me you understand English language than an Englishman? No matter how you speak it, no matter how you read English language, you can never understand English than an Englishman. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. You can never. Right? Your own is your own. Your mother tongue is your mother tongue. And that's what they have that's what they love you with. That's what the uniqueness that they will find in you is your own culture. The way you behave, the language you speak. Not you copying them, not you trying to impress them, speaking theirs. Anytime you see all these presidents like Putin, Vladimir Putin, or maybe Chinese presidents, or you see them in the meeting, they speak their language. They don't send anybody. They come out and speak their language, and you, to the end of the meeting, if you like, interpret it. That's your own problem. It's not their problem. When they want to hear you out, they put the translator. You normally see them in the UN General Assembly wearing something like headphone. That's an interpreter, right? So I want more Africans to come to this realization. I want more African leaders to look towards this, to see changes, because the world is already moving ahead, and Africa is still lacking behind, trying to copy, trying to see a way they can please I don't know who they are trying to please. But for me, we need to start decolonizing ourselves. We need to start decolonizing our mindsets, right? We need more people, we need more leaders that can come up with great ideas like this. Start now building the African uniqueness. You understand me? Now, this is all for today. I would love to hear what you think in the comment section. See you in the next video.